I am in need of a new hot glue gun, so I thought I would share some of my thoughts on the ones that I currently have, in case you are too. The first one we're going to look at is this Ashland hot glue gun from Michaels. It's really affordable at about $4 and it absolutely works. I've had mine for a couple of years, but only really used it for the past few months. As you can see, it's become a little worse for wear in that time. It is missing part of its little silicone coating around the tip, and it's a little grungy and the kickstand's a little hard to move at this point. It does still work, but it seems like it's running a little hotter now than it was when I originally got it. As you can see, it's discoloring the glue into this burnt yellowy color. It also leaks quite a bit while it's warming up and sitting on the counter, which is why I have these sheets of paper underneath all the tips. As you can see, the glue comes out in pretty large quantities and it's really hard to regulate a nice thin line, so it tends to be big clumps. It's not super high quality or precise, but for the price, it does work. The next one we're going to look at is the Surebonder hot glue gun that you can order from Walmart. This one comes in at just under $11. This one is new, so it's still clean and pretty and everything's moving really well. I do like the kickstand on this one way better than the Ashland model. It sits a little taller and wider, and because the handle is flat at the same angle as the kickstand, this one is much safer to leave standing up. I also really like that this one has an on-off switch and a light that tells you if it's on, and it makes a much cleaner, more precise glue line than the other gun does. I am currently a big fan of this one. Finally, we're going to look at the Narbel cordless hot glue gun. I had really high hopes for this one. It has a lot of good features and was at a higher price point. I got it for about $15 on a sale, but regularly it runs $23. It charges via USB-C cable and it's supposed to hold its charge for a full hour. It has a button at the top to power it on and has an indicator light to tell you that it has power and to tell you when it's hot enough to start using it. It is supposed to be ready to go within 12 seconds. It doesn't come with any sort of stand, but it does have a flat base on the handle so you can kind of stand it up that way. Unfortunately, I couldn't get this thing to work at all. No matter what I did, I could not get a flow of glue to come from the tip. Someone please tell me if I'm doing something wrong because I really wanted this one to work and I'm so disappointed. Overall, I'd recommend the Surebonder hot glue gun. It was a reasonable price and it worked really well.